Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
May I know your full name?
Yes, my name is Samruddhi Raj.
And how may I address you?
You can call me Samruddhi.
Alright, Samriddhi. So, what do you like most about your hometown?
Well, I belong to Chandigarh, the city is beautiful, and there are so many factors which would, make you seriously fall in love with my city. But talking for specific one, my city is a very, very planned city, as it was planned by a French architect, Le Corbusier, and it makes me feel proud when countries like US and Canada also, they've been planning to copy the same structures that we have. So that is the best thing about my city, I suppose. It's a very, very well planned city.
So, let's talk about television. How often do you watch television?
TV viewing is a very rare activity when it comes to me. I would rather, read books and entertain myself. I would watch TV very rarely for specific purposes or specific bits of information to be taken up.
Right. Is there anything you would like to change about television in your country?
Well, televisions, they have been perfect so far and media has been doing the best job. The only thing I would want to be changed is too much exaggeration done by some parts of media. I suppose that really estrays the public and they are somewhere not shown the realistic thing. So that is the thing which needs to be changed actually.
Let's talk about music. How often do you listen to music?
Well, I really love to listen to music and I can listen to it 24/7. I suppose listening to music is a very nice activity where a person can actually relax thoughts, feel very rejuvenated. It soothes your, and even for this purpose, music is also, taken up as a very therapeutic activity. So yes, listening to music is a very, very nice activity.
Lovely. Do you prefer to buy CDs or do you download music from the internet?
I would prefer downloading it from internet because it's a very, very accessible thing and it's a very cost-effective thing, and it doesn't actually have the barrier of physical presence or materialistic accumulations. So yes, downloading would be a better option these days.
Is there a musical instrument you would like to learn to play?
Instrument learning is a very, very nice thing, I suppose. I never had a chance to do so till now, but yes, given a chance in my life, I would love to play guitar once.
Okay, so now let's move on to part 2. In this section, I will ask you a question and you will have 1 minute to prepare for it, and after that you will have to speak on it for 2 minutes. So your question is, describe a time when you helped someone. Here is your cue card and you have to cover these points. You may start now.
So helping is a great gesture, I suppose, and people should do or should help people around whenever they are given a chance. Today I would like to talk about a moment when I helped someone. It was my cousin brother, Ron, and he was facing his 10th grade final examinations, and he was already on bed rest. He was actually diagnosed with typhoid 3 months back and he was drastically losing his health, very, very weak and very tense about his examinations because he's a very, very bright child. So I decided to help him out. I decided to make him revise all his subjects, and so I gathered many material from various sources, very authentic ones, and I even made him watch videos regarding his subjects. So gradually it took us almost more than a month to come up with a foolproof plan, and all the bases was somewhere clear. And I still remember he was very confident the day we started to study together, and after a month he was more confident, more happier and very, very clear with his thoughts this time. So on the day of his examination, he was very ready for it. He did not even revise the fundamentals once again. So I was quite confident that he'll do it this time. He'll come up with flying colors. So after a month, his exam result might have been declared, and I still remember I was at my home sleeping. He came all of a sudden and he never cared to call me and tell me his result. He visited me in person. I remember he had a bouquet in his hand, so I suspected something good to come up. So when he actually told me the individual scores of his subject, it was a very, very overwhelming result, and I suppose he topped in 2 subjects, and overall also he passed with first division. So that was a very nice success, and somewhere obviously I was also a part of it. So that was the time I helped him out, and we had that thing was followed by a family gathering, a party, a short party kind of. We all celebrated that moment. And that was the time when I helped someone, and I felt really, really great about it. And I would pray that God keeps giving me chances where I can be of help to anybody and support them in their dark times. So that was the time.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on to section 3. Do you think people in small towns help each other more than people in cities?
It would not be right to say a thing like that, because I suppose helping others as a quality doesn't actually confine to geographical boundaries, I suppose. If a person is helpful, can be found in cities as well as rural areas. So it's a very subjective approach. It depends on person rather than the area where he belongs to.
Lovely. Identify jobs that focus on helping other people.
Well, I suppose all kind of jobs, somewhere or the other, directly or indirectly, involve helping others as well. So coming to the specific ones, I suppose customer care executive or relationship manager's job, these are the kind of jobs primarily which involve helping others. And apart from that, it can be a teacher's job, a doctor's job, and even a nurse's job would do. So there are many jobs which involve help.
Okay. Outline the qualities that people need to do jobs that involve helping others.
The basic and the foremost quality a person needs to have is positivity. He should have that knack of looking good in everything. So I think that's the basic one. And apart from that, a person needs to be very tolerant. He should be patient. He should have that knack of understanding the needs of people around themselves. And they should also have that altruism in them. They shouldn't have selfish needs and greedy motives behind everything. There should be a very unbiased approach in life for you to help someone. You shouldn't have your own motives involved in between. So I suppose these are some of the qualities which are, basically required in a person to help someone.
Alright, lovely. Do you think some people deserve more help than others?
That would be very biased to say a thing like that. I mean, there are many other factors which are involved and they're responsible for a person to be helped or to help. So helping someone more or less really depends on what kind of circumstances the person is in. So I cannot say that a person would require more help. There are other factors as well, I suppose.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.